He's a very credible man. They work with 7,000 mountain people in India. They have a big orphanage. These are natives. I mean, they're like, I didn't even know they had them like that in India. They don't have good water. So with every complex we're going to build, we're drilling a Jesus well, a two-room house for the pastors, and a 250-seat church on 2 acres of land, and we can do that from $14,000 to $18,000. And we intend to build at least 3 more, and we're going to help Ellison Bennett up on the Navajo reservation build his youth outreach building. He's already got a few hundred coming. And we'll do all that right in the midst of a big economic downturn. But what I thought, I was talking to Brother Bud, and Patricia and I was talking to them, and we said, could we do something to help expedite our program? Because they do not have any drinkable water. The water is very bad in the mountains of India. So what they do, they drill a well and invite the whole community to come to the good well. Well, we can drill a well from $1,000 to $1,500. Good water with a plaque, a Jesus well plaque beside it. And we invite all the people to come. As a matter of fact, do we have that on that little deal? Can we pull up? Right there's a Jesus. Look at all the people from the community that comes in, and that's their only means of water. I've noticed something in Arizona. You need water to live. They need water to live, and the water they drink is so polluted it makes them sick. The babies die young. It's horrible. So what I thought, to get this kicked off, and Patricia and I have always been a participant in anything we asked y'all to do, we'd like to raise enough money this morning to drill a well. That's $1,000 to $1,500. And within a couple of months, we'll have a well going, and people will be that don't have good water in an area, and it'll be a Jesus well, and through that, the Hindus come to Christ. Because there's 1 billion Hindus in India, and to be honest with you, the Spirit of God is moving tremendously. There's about 25,000 a day in India that's accepting Jesus as Lord. That's one. Other than China, they're the #1 nation in the world for salvations. China's about 35,000 a day. And so the reason God's moving on the American church, we fell way behind. But see, now He's moved us in a new season, and we're catching up on ground. So one way we catch up is to sow into other people's lives. And so would y'all like to try to help me this morning raise enough money to drill a well and have it in the ground and water pumping within a month or 2 from right now? Would y'all help me do it? Well, let me do it like this. I know it's a little funny. Do y'all want to just give secretly, or do y'all want to give openly? Openly? Now, there's some that think you're supposed to only give secretly. But I can prove to you that King David, to make a statement one time, gave the biggest offering ever in Israel openly before the whole nation of Israel. That was no telling how much money it would be today, and he gave that openly. Now, I don't mind what you do, but Patricia and I will kick it off with $100. That ain't very much. If I have to kick more in, I will. But I'm having faith I won't, because I have faith y'all will help me do it. It's only $100, and I'm willing to do that. Would y'all want to make sure? I'd like first to think, yeah, you'll give 100, that's 200. 100, that's 300. That's 100, that's 400. 500? $5, that's good. That's 100. That's how much we got? 405. What are you giving? 100. Is that 505? Somebody needs to keep record of this. Right on that. You got a pen there? Right on the back of that reserve deal there. How much we got? You'll put in 20. You'll give 100. 100. 100. Okay. Would y'all just start writing out the checks? And then we're going to count it, and we're going to see how many wells. We might put 2 wells in. I mean, when people are hungry for water and you come with the supply, they're going to want to know who your God is. And we thank God for every dollar or every 100 or every 1,000. It doesn't make any difference what the amount is. God will honor your giving. It makes no difference about the amount. Well, we'll accept your IOU. Some of our people, by the way, are up preparing the food. We've got several up in the fellowship hall preparing the food. Okay, Clark, count that right quick. Clark. We got folks coming up. Yeah, just put it right in there and be fine. Thank you, brother. Put it right in the basket there. Every bit of this is going to put out as many wells as we can do at one time. And there's going to be a plaque by it that Jesus Christ of Nazareth provided the water for this community through his people. Clark, can you count pretty fast? Huh? Leonard, get up here and count fast. Come on. Oh, she's writing. Wait a minute. Don't get hasty. Hold on a minute. She's writing a check. Here come Brother Carl. More money coming. Money cometh. Money cometh. Money cometh. You know, Brother Leroy Thompson. He said, from now on, don't ever say you spent all your money. Say you just put it in circulation. Because when it's in circulation, it comes back to you. Remember, you're never broke. You hadn't spent all, you put it in circulation. Now just count it right there if you don't. You know. And do you? Oh. Praise the Lord. We've had more fun at this church than anywhere we've ever been. I know it, I am. I got good peripheral vision, whatever you call it. You know, whether you can give a quarter or $10,000, if you give from your heart, God will honor it. You say, are you doing this because the church is just overabounding with money? No. I'm doing this because we have an overabundant God with an overabundant covenant that we're drawing on. Now this up here, for you newcomers, this church got the land, drilled the well, and built that facility for 4 elderly people in India that had served God in a complex for 40 years. The organization was closing down, kicking them on the street, and Patricia said, we got to build them a house. Took her about 40 hours to convince me, driving back from India on a 747. No. I said, well, I believe you're right. So we came back to this church, and through you people, we had the money to build this facility, but it was supposed to be a 1-story. So the 1-story was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, state-of-the-art house for this 75-year-old preacher, his wife, and his 2 old maid sisters that gave 40 years to protect and train girls that their families had thrown them away. Never married. Living on the street. Well, guess what? They don't live on the street anymore. You built it through the help of God. We gave it to them free.